Hey guys, it's Keisha here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about this cleanse that I've been doing. It's basically called the Clean Program. It's by Dr. Younger. So in 2018, I started having a whole lot of inflammation. I started feeling really uncomfortable just to be in my body. I was achy all the time. I also have this issue that started in my hips last year, and a lot of it is attributed to inflammation. I wasn't feeling healthy anymore. Even though I was trying to do all these things that are good for my body, I still was feeling kind of sick all the time. Dr. Younger talks quite a lot about things like that. If you feel like you are sick all the time, you're getting colds all the time, and then when you do get them, it's really hard to get rid of them, things like that. These are signs that your body isn't doing the type of cleansing that it needs to be doing. It's not working in the way that it's supposed to. So through the process of reading the book, I made a decision that I definitely want to do this program. 21 days of having 2 liquid meals a day and then 1 meal. So in the morning I've been having a smoothie, and then I have a full lunch, but it's pulling from this elimination diet, so there's a lot of things that I cannot eat that are within this rule. So I've been having these elimination diet based lunches, and then I have a liquid dinner. I was really worried that I was going to be starving, dying of starvation every single day, and actually I feel pretty good. It takes a lot of preparation. So today is the day before my cleanse begins, and I am going to the grocery store. I'm gonna hit up Whole Foods to try to get a whole bunch of stuff like veggies, and the list is insanely long, but tomorrow's the first day, so we'll see. Okay, so this is some of the bounty that I got from the store. This is basically almond flour tortillas, and it is, non-GMO, gluten-free, etc., etc. It was said as long as it was gluten-free and, clean, whatever, I can have it. So that's just for a special occasion. I'm not going to be eating much of this. This is wild black rice, and I got some organic dates. This is ground lamb. This flaxseed is supposed to really help with my fiber intake during the cleanse. And then I got just 3 apples, which I'm gonna cut these up and I'm gonna put them in the freezer so that I can use them in my smoothies. I got some mushrooms. There's, at some point you're gonna end up having cravings, and so you want to have a couple options for snacks. And then milk thistle. This is one of the supplements that is required. I have to take this 3 times a day. And then I got some almond butter that I'm gonna eat with some apple slices for those times that I am dying in need. I also got some kale down here, and I got some arugula and some asparagus. I definitely went a little crazy with all the teas I got. So this one is an organic turmeric, and many of you may already know turmeric is really an amazing anti-inflammatory. It's really great for supporting the system. So I thought that this was going to be a really good one to have for, I'm going to be drinking teas as snacks, but I do have snacks like actual food, but this is going to be what I'm going to be using most of the time when I'm having any kind of hunger. Good morning. It's time to make my first shake of the day. Day 1 didn't really get real until the evening. I felt starving by nighttime, and it was just getting my mind around the fact that I was not going to be eating dinner but having a liquid meal. I am currently on day 7. I started on a Monday, so the Tuesday morning I woke up kind of with a little bit of a headache, but it went away pretty immediately. And then after that I just started feeling better and better, lighter and lighter, and just kind of good. I've actually been feeling happier as well. The reason that it's liquid in the morning and liquid at night is so that your body is given the time to just heal itself. It's like when we're eating a whole lot of foods, especially ones that are hard for the body to break down, it makes it, the body just is focusing on breaking down that food when it could be focusing on healing and rejuvenating and clearing. The meal has to be an elimination diet based meal, and so what that means is there's a whole lot of foods that you have to avoid during this process in order to not have the body have an inflammatory response. So there's peppers and breads and sugar and all those things. So I'm not able to have dairy caffeine, alcohol, like I said, gluten, so breads, anything gluten-based, no sugar, and then there's like a lot of vegetables that can cause inflammatory response. Also not allowed to have any beef or pork, but I really have been enjoying having like bison, able to have lamb and like chicken and fish as long as it's wild caught. And then all the foods need to be organic. So the whole point is to reduce and remove any chemical exposure as much as possible. So you want to make sure the food is as clean as possible. He highly suggests that you go to a farmer's market to get your produce. The goal is to just try to get as organic as you possibly can if you can't get local. Along with having breakfast and dinner meals, it's also required to do intermittent fasting of 12 hours. So all that means is that there's a 12-hour window that I'm allowed to eat, and then after that I can't, so that I allow my body to rest for 12 hours. So it's really not bad. If I eat at 9 o'clock at night, then I'm allowed to eat at 9 o'clock the next morning. You basically sleep through most of it anyway, so it's not so bad. You're not allowed to have prepackaged food, basically. You can get away with some, but I've been making all my meals myself. And then what I've been doing is going to the grocery store and doing my shopping either Saturday or Sunday to prepare for the whole week. I created a full meal plan for myself so that I didn't feel like I'd get home and not know what I'm eating, because I think that is one of the surefire ways to fall off. So a couple of my suggestions through this process, if you do decide to do a cleanse, is definitely to plan out your meals. It helps so much when you don't have to worry about what it is that you need to eat. So the other thing is that you want to drink filtered water all the time, no tap water whatsoever, and that means cooking with filtered water. The other thing is, don't be afraid to get creative. What I really liked about the program as well is that in the book at the end you get a lot of recipe suggestions. I really like to cook and I really like to play with food, so I would take some of these recipes as inspiration and then kind of create my own thing with it. I did share at least one recipe that I've made so far on my Instagram, if you want to check that out. It's a spinach and seaweed soup that was actually really, really good. I love that I can eat. That's the first thing that I really like. But the second thing is that you also have to take a lot of supplements. So for the supplements, what I'm taking is 1 probiotic in the morning and then 3 milk thistle pills with every meal. And then I'm taking oregano oil 3 times a day. Sometimes I take twice a day just because oregano oil is kind of very astringent and I feel like it was kind of irritating my throat a little bit. So I lessen it as my body feels. The milk thistle is to help with liver support. The probiotic is to help with the gut to help the gut heal, and the enzymes is also to help the gut so that the body doesn't have to focus on breaking down food and can focus on healing. And then oregano oil is just an amazing, I think everybody should have oregano oil in their house at all times. It's an antifungal, antimicrobial, antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, antiviral. Surprised that everybody doesn't know about it. It's all of these things together create just a really great system for the body to heal. And then, so there's 3 tiers. There's the food, then there's the supplements, and then the last section of it is that you are exercising, but you don't want to do like high intensity exercising, but exercising to get the body to, you want to sweat a whole lot, hit a sauna or a steam room as much as you can. Also do some dry brushing every night before you shower. And dry brushing is you just take a brush, and I have a brush that I bought from Sephora, but you brush it along the skin before you get in the shower. And it's extremely important to do it towards the heart, and it's just to help with circulation and flushing the lymphatic system. And I just really like that. I like that there was more than just what you eat, but also how you can help support the system further to heal itself. And that's the whole focus of this cleanse. This program is just to get you to heal. And that's really where I want to be in 2019. I want to feel like I'm healthier than I have been, and I want to take better care of myself. Even though I've always been very big on that, I feel like I have areas where I could improve, and I feel like this is going to help me get there. That's been my experience thus far. I'm going to check back in a couple weeks to let you guys know how it went all in all, but that's it for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye.